Hello and welcome to our channel, Kissed by Yazzy and Kissed by Lala. I'm Yazzy. You'll meet my partner in crime, Lala, and get to know more about her very soon. So let's not waste any more time and get right into this look. Hello everyone. Thanks for joining. So I did my brows off camera. Here I'm using a Coastal Scents camouflage palette. I usually go 2 shades lighter than my shade when I'm using as a primer for eyeshadow. At times I do use eyeshadow bases, but for the most part I do love using my concealer palette. So we're going to blend that in, make sure there's no clumps, so that when we do apply the eyeshadow, it'll be smooth. I'm going to be using my Elements of Surprise shadow palette from ColourPop Cosmetics. Pretty much all the colors that I'm using today will come from that palette. And once again, that's Elements of Surprise ColourPop shadow palette. Has a lot of nice golds, nudes, and a pink. You'll see I use a little bit later, natural browns. Just a really overall everyday nice shadow palette. I always start off with more of a, depending on the look I'm going for, more of a nude or brownish shade under my brow bone. And then I work the other colors in with that. And the key to makeup, ladies, is blending. Blend those colors. Blend, blend, blend. Some shadows can be a little bit more trickier to work with, but that just means you just have to put a little bit more effort into it and blend. Blend those colors in. I've came a long way, I can say, for myself. I thought it was just all about making the color pop, but it's more to it. You have to blend them to make them all come together. And that pink, oh, that pink. It's everything. Not really a fan of eyeshadow. I used to love eyeshadow. But when I do wear it, I do like pops of color. Still look natural, but you have that pop of color. Blending, blending. Blend it in. I'm going in with this nude above my brow bone. Just bringing it all together. Blending is the key, whether it's eyeshadow, foundation, or concealer. Blend. Usually I use concealer just to clean it up. Today I went with a wipe just to clean up the fallout. Give it that clean look. Not squeaky clean. Blend that line out, ladies. Using my Pro Concealer Color Corrector. Having a little, I can't even explain exactly what's going on right now. The older I get, my skin has changed. But we're just going to blend that on in. Old Faithful Beauty Blender. And that was e.l.f. Matte Finish Spray. Just help blend it in. Then I'm going to go in with my NYX Mineral powder. It's a Set It, Don't Fret It matte finishing powder, just to set that color corrector in. Not too much, very little. My foundations that I'm using right now are Maybelline New York Dream Liquid Mousse and my Black Radiance foundation. Black Radiance color is Rum Spice and the Dream Liquid Mousse is 130 Cocoa. And I just mix those two together. Right now I'm a little bit lighter because it's cooler outside and I'm not getting as much sun as I normally would in the summertime. So I'm just mixing these two colors together to give me a pretty vibrant but natural shade, and it also blends in with my shade as well. I love those brushes. I do not know the names of them. I got those from the beauty supply store. I only have like 2 or 3. I love the way they just help finish it off and give you that look after blending it in, whether it's concealer or foundation. I'm going in with my Pro Concealer in Fawn, and I use this to highlight and contour. I'm about enhancing your natural beauty. So at times it may seem that I should be using a little bit more, but depending on that look and how dramatic we're going, that's when I use a little bit more. And let's blend that. Once again, I use my e.l.f. matte setting spray. At times you'll see me use my fingers a little bit. I always feel like you can never go wrong with using your fingers. And your beauty blender, Old Faithful Beauty Blender, always comes. Blend, blend, blend. Now I'm using my Coastal Scent Summer Breeze. Just hit my lid with a nice little purple. Well, it looks like more like a cherry cola. We're going to call that cherry cola. I don't know the names off the top of my head for the colors I used, but I'll leave a link in my description box of where I got them from, and you guys can check them out. And I went back to the Elements of Surprise palette from ColourPop, just to get that little shimmer. And I'm blending that as well. I'm just going to use this little color just in my tear duct area. It just brings everything together and give you that extra pop. You don't have to do that. Just something I do sometimes. Just kind of brings it all together. Not too much, just a little. and blend that as well. Now I'm using, not sure why I did that, but using my Wet n Wild contouring palette contour, and the color is Caramel Toffee. I love this little palette. Very inexpensive, and it goes a long way. Now I'm using my 6 color blush from Coastal Scents as well. A lot of my products are Coastal Scents, but this palette is everything. And again, these are reasonable items, ladies. You don't have to break the bank starting a kit or in your everyday makeup. You do not have to break the bank. You can start small and gradually move up. And right now I'm just contouring, a little contour. Now I'm using my Smashbox powder. Get a little of that on there. And my brushes are from Target, Sonia Kashik. That's mostly all my brushes. I have different sets from her, and then I have a few Coastal Scent brushes in the set as well. Like I said, very reasonable, ladies. That's my Black Radiance bronzer. Just gonna go in with that. Get that nose on point. Blend, blend, blend. So I'm using my blush from my 6 Contour Blush palette from Coastal Scents. Just a little pink, not too much because I already have enough color popping on my eyelids. Then I'm using my LA Girl Strobe Light Strobing Powder. I use this as a highlight. It comes in different shades. This is one of the darker shades. It's called 20 Watt Strobing Powder, LA Girl. I love this as a highlighter. It does such a great job. And again, I got it from the beauty supply store, and it is reasonable. Blend that on in. Don't want to look like I just set it there. Blending, once again, blending. Now I'm just using a basic brown liner for my lips. Sometimes I use nudes, sometimes I use darker ones, never black, but like burgundies. But this is just a natural brown. Depending on the color of your lippy, you can go lighter or darker. I do that just to get the fallout, the excess eyeshadow off my eyelashes before applying a liner. That is the Ruby Kisses eyeliner. I always start off horrible with my liner, but I'll get it together. I love my right eye. It's your left, but my right. It does well. Now my struggle eye, that left eye. I'm sure others can agree. The left eye gives you a run for your money. And then I revert back to my old faithful NYC eyeliner, which I cannot find anymore. So I literally just use that brush. That brush is great. It just flows. Everything flows. There we go. Okay. The struggle eye. And I start off good, and then I start messing with it, and that's when I go wrong. I go in and try to fix it a little bit. It can be recovered, ladies. It can. That's just my basic eyeshadow. I go in and just, put a little on those bottom lashes, ladies. They're there. Don't forget about those. They need love too. Just brings out your eyes. I'm using Kiss Demi Wispies 01. Another reasonable lash. I think 5 come on there for like $10 or $11. And I reuse them too. So they're durable, and they're really good. And I use Duo eyelash adhesive you can get from drugstore, CVS, beauty supply store, Walmart. And I always apply it to my lashes first, and then I'll go back in and kind of touch up and do something else. I went back in with a Ruby Kisses Gold Glitter just to put a little bit on the black. And my eyelashes are prepping. You don't want the glue too wet, but enough so that when you set it on there, you can kind of move it to your liking. A little pop of glitter. Okay, now I'm applying my eyelash. I couldn't figure out if I wanted to look down, open my eye, close my eye, but I got it together. I use my tweezer to pinch it together, and I also use my fingers too, just to secure it. My struggle eye, but I got it together. pinching that to secure it. Like I said, I use my fingers as well to just pinch and secure them as well. Then I use my mascara to blend my natural lashes into the lash. I'm going in with my NYX Matalics. It's a gold color. It's CMLC 13. I love this color. I have like 3 of them. I use them to mix colors, and then sometimes I just wear them the way they are. I love lippies. And then this is the hard candy. I'm not sure. It's an older container. I don't even see what color it is, but it didn't do what I wanted to do. So I just went in from my Elements of Surprise palette. Well, first I added another little, which is another old one. I don't even know the name, but like just a lighter metallic. Then I went in with this little shimmer purple from my Element of Surprise palette and just, you know, tap that on there. The same thing I use with on my lid. I mean my waterline. As you can see, this is my first video, so a little nervous, but I'm getting it together. I finished with a e.l.f. matte finish spray, guys. This is the finished look, guys. Once again, thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that thumbs up and subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram at KissedByYazzy. I will list products in the description box below. Thanks for watching. Bye.